Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the final game of the TGS. We are taking on JCMShadow, who was the 1 seed. We both finished the regular season with a record of 6-2, but he had the better differential. Both won our semifinals game, and now we are here for the finals. If you guys recall, all the way back in week 1, we were actually the first game of week 1 of the season, and we're actually playing as the last game. So, pretty funny how that all works out. But anyways, when we played back in week 1, our teams were both drastically different, so I don't think that game has really any implication or any kind of effect on our building for this game. But looking at his team, he has a Deoxys speed, Kiram, Terra, which a lot of people think that it should be banned or very, very high. He only got it for 18 points out of the maximum 25, which is crazy. But Kiram, Terra, Goldengo, Tinglu, Urshifu Rapid, Ogre Pond, Cornerstone, Hatterene, Talonflame, and Goat. So I think the only Pokemon that for sure is not coming this game is Goat. And I'm going to go through kind of each of his Pokemon and why I think they could possibly come. So Deoxys Speed can come as a lead Spike or Taunt type set, but if it's just like a plot, 3 attacks, he really only needs Psychic coverage, Focus Blast for Meowscarada, and then Thunderbolt for Corviknight. Everything else pretty much takes a lot of damage. If I don't Terra the Lugias, which he's going to expect me to Terra Lugias, so once I do, whatever I Terra into, I think those 3 moves will hit it just fine. And it's obviously really, really fast, so I need to have either a Booster Energy or a Scarfer to outspeed that thing, or else it's going to be really hard for me to deal with. Kiram Terra is for sure coming. Just the ability to change his typing makes it really, really hard to kill. It does not have Roost no more, but he's been bringing Sub Protect lefties a lot. And it just makes it really, really hard to kill over time. It could be either special or offensive, physically offensive here. I think he's probably going to go the special route, because if he's like specs, like Ice Beam, maybe even Terra Ice, like Corviknight will get 2-shot. And I don't have great ice resist. In fact, I don't have an ice resist at all on this team. So I can certainly see a choice specs, just Terra Ice Kiram, or choice specs, maybe not Terra Ice, maybe a different typing. But Ice Spam is just really, really good versus me. Dragon Dance doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, just because, again, I have potential Scarfers and Boost Energy Pokemon that outspeed it, and physical Kiram doesn't really get past Corviknight. If I'm like an Iron Defense Corviknight set, I will beat that 1v1 all the time. So I definitely think special Kiram is the way here. Goldengo is very possible here. It's a really good check if it's like Spadef into my Lugias into Iron Valiant, as well as it's a spin blocker. What actually blocks my spin from Tropicos and my defog from Corviknight. So if he wants to go the hazard stack route with like Deoxys/Tinglu, Goldengo can definitely come to, to basically prevent me from getting rid of the hazards. Tinglu has been probably his favorite Pokemon I think used this season. It's really strong. I think he's going to bring a really offensive one. Last time he brought, just max attack Adamant. I think he's going to either bring Banded or Weakness Policy Tinglu. Makes a lot of sense versus my team. Dark is really strong. My only resists are Valiant, Meowscarada, and then Earthquake hits those just fine. He can just be like kind of hazards or taunt as like the last couple moves. Urshifu Rapid is really, really strong here. It does get outsped and killed by a lot of my Pokemon, and Pestron is a pretty good switch into it, so I'm not quite certain if Urshifu Rapid is going to come. Even Corviknight, like Fizdef, can kind of take it on decently well. Ogre Pond Corner is an interesting Pokemon. I think it does come. I think he's going to try to make this his Lugias check with like Encore, like a fast Encore set. I can see that for sure. Spadef Encore for Lugias. Even just like Taunt and then Ivy Cudgel, the rock type move is really good into me. I'm thinking he's going to run like Knockoff though, just as utility Pokemon with Encore, just to knock off things like Pestron, which will otherwise likely switch in no problem. Hatterene can certainly come. Again, that's another way to get to bounce back hazards if he's afraid of like Toxic Spikes or something, which Toxic Spikes are very good versus him, but people have brought it versus him a couple times. I think he could definitely come with just like Nuzzle to be annoying type lead. Other than that, I'm not sure if it comes. Like, it could definitely take a hit from Valiant and Meowscarada and even Terrapagos and just paralyze things, so it could definitely come, but I'm not quite sure. Talonflame I think is for sure coming, for a couple of reasons. One, he does run defog on that thing a couple of times. If he is scared of Toxic Spikes, I do have Meowscarada to set the Toxic Spikes. But Gale Wings Bravebird is really, really strong. It kills my top 2 offensive threats, Valiant and Meowscarada. So if he wants to keep that in the back, I definitely can see Talonflame coming for sure. I don't really have a great switch into it besides maybe like Swampert. And even Swampert, it could, if he wants to be crazy and be like some Power Herb Solar Beam set, like it'll die too. So I got to be careful of that. I don't quite know what the moves are going to be, but I definitely think Talonflame is coming. And then Go-Goat, I don't think it's going to come at all, but it could. I'm not sure. I think Pestron kind of handles it pretty easily though if it comes. So that is the team. And then again, just like last week, I already built my team because I've been kind of just going back and forth for a while with the sets. So I'm going to show you guys the final paste and then basically talk about why I'm bringing each Pokemon. So first up, we have our Lugias. We're going Terra Steel, 3 attacks, Recover, Lumberry. So I'm not going like any sort of like setup, Calm Mind, or Agility. I think I need the 3 attacks on this team, and the Steel typing is really solid defensively. Terra Blast, Shadow Ball, and Thunderbolt hit pretty much everything for good damage except for Ting Lu. I do think Ting Lu is going to get worn down, or I hope it does at least, pretty quickly in this game. If he's going to use it to kind of break early, which he might, because I think it's going to be offensive like I said. I guess Go-Goat also can kind of wall Lugias if it's like Spadef with Milk Drink, but I don't expect Go-Goat coming, so I do think Ting Lu is going to be his only really switch into this guy. Again, if he does bring Ogerpon in expecting like some sort of setup to Encore me, I can just Terra Steel, Terra Blast that thing into Oblivion. Steel typing is really good into Cure him too. If he doesn't bring Focus Blast, actually, he's gonna struggle to hit Lugias with Cure him, because he could just again see I don't have an ice weakness and then just kind of spam ice, or even like if he wants to bring Earth Power to hit some things like a little bit harder, like Belly Bolt or something. I don't know if he runs Focus Blast. If he does carry Focus Blast, that's really good prep, and that would literally only be for the expecting Terra Steel and Lugias. So it's good. It resists, you know, Deoxys speed, stab, and it can kill Hatterene as well. So I think Terra Steel is a really good typing. I am not max speed, so Ogerpon will outspeed me, and then Urshifu has a chance to outspeed me if he goes Jolly. I don't think Jolly makes a lot of sense here, and if he is going Jolly, I have enough speed to where if he's creeping Terapagos, I'll still be faster. If he's faster than that, then he's probably Scarfed. I don't really see a reason for him to have any more speed than that, but that could be a little bit troubling if he is faster than me and just kills me with like close combat. So Lumberry is there because Hatterene gets Nuzzle, Golden Gold can be T-Wave, you know, I might get frozen from Kyurem, so even Deoxys I think gets T-Wave too. So I do think there's a good chance that the Lumberry pops. I was considering Terra Electric just to avoid the statuses in general and then have a different item, maybe like Thunder Blunder Policy I was looking at, but I just figured 3 attacks is pretty solid with Lumberry. Next we have Booster Energy, boosting speed again, Valiant with just Moonblast, Thunderbolt, and Shadow Ball. Those 3 moves again pretty much hit everything on the team for really good damage. Encore is there just in case I need to Encore like a Kyurem into Sub or Protect or DD, or I need to Encore Go-Goat if he has it, or even Ogerpon if it allows me. But realistically, this is going to be my late game sweeper. If everything's chipped, hopefully Valiant can just pick up the KOs with those 3 attacks. Pestron is Fizz Def, just Stab, Toxic Recover, nothing crazy here. We are running the Payapa Berry though, because if he does bring in Deoxys or Hatterene versus Pestron, I am going to probably stay in and just Shadow Ball because I don't know what Deoxys is going to do, and I think that is one of the harder things to switch into, so I'd rather just stay in with confidence. He's probably not going to just straight up go for a Psychic move because I can go Meowscarada, I can go Lugias. He's probably going to click some sort of either Plod or Knockoff or something. So I will feel comfortable just staying in the first turn at least. But otherwise, it is physically defensive for that Urshifu Rapid and Ogerpon. Then we have a Spadef Belly Bolt. I actually didn't change the Terra type on this guy. I probably will because, again, it is a Terra Captain, but I'm probably not going to Terra it. Just Volt Switch, Discharge, Toxic, Slack Off. So it is Spadef. It is my main switch into Golden Go just to slowly pivot out with Volt Switch. And then if he does have Talonflame, like I do think he will, I could switch that into Talonflame as well to fish for a static. Toxic is there just to hit that Ting Lu. If he does go like maybe Hatterene on the Toxic and bounce it back, that could be a bit troubling. But otherwise, that's pretty much what it's for. I could switch into Deoxys, you know, again once and just Soul Volt Switch out. It's just a pretty solid Pokemon. Meowscarada is our speed control. I don't think he's bringing Choice Scarf Deoxys speed, and if he does, that's crazy. But it is what it is. So it should be the fastest Pokemon, and I am able to go Adamant here because Ogerpon can't carry an item, so it can't be Scarf. So I'm just creeping Scarf Urshifu with it, so I am Adamant with Meowscarada. I guess Talonflame, if it's Scarf, it'll also be faster, but Scarf Talonflame would be interesting. I think just Gale Wings makes a lot more sense with Boots. just stab U-turn, and I do have Facade just in case I do get that Flame Body on a U-turn. I definitely could see that happening. Facade is still pretty strong. Burned Facade from Meowscarada is really good. U-turn is there just to click on Jax's speed, on Ting-Lu, on Ogerpon. Like, it just gets momentum. It hits a lot of things super hard. Flower Trick obviously does a lot of damage to Urshifu, and then it also depends on what the Kyurem typing is going to be. But Knockoff is there just to hit Golden Go and get rid of items, and then again Facade just in case I get burned. And then our Terapagos, nothing crazy here. It's just our hazard control for the game. Rocks, Spin, Terra Starstorm, Flamethrower. I'm debating either leading Terapagos or Pesharunt. It just depends on what he brings. If he leads Urshifu and I lead Terapagos, he can't kill me with anything just because of the ability. So I might consider just clicking rocks. I might just attack and then click rocks later. I really don't know, but it's a pretty solid lead. If he leads Ting-Lu, I probably just have to attack it, but that's a bit scary because I'm not going to be doing a ton to Ting-Lu, and I'm assuming Ting-Lu is going to be offensive. Though it might be worth it because, again, Ting-Lu is like really the only Pokemon that's kind of walling my Latias unless Go-Go comes. And if Go-Go comes, you know, it is what it is. I have Toxic and Encore and things like that for that. So that is actually going to be the team, guys. Nothing too crazy here. I do think this team is pretty well, you know, balanced and thought out. I do think if I make the correct plays, I have a solid chance of winning this game. Again, Kyurem, if he just specs Ice Beam, that's going to be troubling, as well as maybe like Hatterene with Healing Wish to support to bring it back. Ogerpon is also always a win condition, but I do have that Corviknight, so I'm not sure if he's going to feel comfortable with that. I guess ST Ivy Cudgel will do a lot to Corviknight, but I do have Pesharunt too. So that's the team, guys. Thank you guys a ton for watching the quick team recap. I'll see you guys in the battle. Peace. Yo, what's up, guys? We are here for the battle now for the final game of the TGS. We are taking on JCMShadow. So he does not have Urshifu, doesn't have Ogerpon, and doesn't have Go-Goat. So he is Terra Poison on Kyurem, which is okay. It does mean I can't Toxic him. I don't hit him super hard with Valiant, but I think that's okay. At least he's not Terra Ice like Specs. So there's a couple leads. I think it's either Terapagos or Pesharunt. It could also be Meowscarada. Could also be Darkrai. Or Darkrai, Latias. I'm just scared of that Ting-Lu leading with Latias. Pesharunt seems okay into everything besides Kyurem. I'm gonna lead Pesharunt. Speak of the devil, besides Kyurem. Alright. So I don't know what this thing is gonna do. I really don't. I think I have to go Terapagos right away, because this thing is such a threat. He's going to Terra Poison, and he does just Ice Beam. Okay, so that is specs as hell, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Kyurem. I'm sorry, Terapagos versus Kyurem. Yeah, he's specs as hell. So if I don't have my Terra Shell, I still live it, but it does a lot of damage. I do think I want to hit this guy though. It's gonna do about half. I don't have a switch into this guy, so specs is what I was concerned about. I do think I'm just gonna Terra Starstorm here though. I need chip on this guy, so it sucks I have to sack Terapagos right away, but it is what it is. It does mean I do have to Terra my Latias quickly. Let me see if actually Belly Bolt takes two. If he's modest, it should. I mean, if he's timid, it should. So I'm gonna go into belly bolt here. And I'm just gonna slack off. Good that I chipped this thing down. So he seems content with getting damage on this guy. I think my play is still slack off. So he can... Yeah, I'm gonna slack off, I think. Yeah, he goes Tinglu. I thought he would, but that's okay. So I'm gonna make the hard play into Meowscarada here and just U-turn. I don't want to just sack Terapagos yet because... Oh, okay, actually goes into this guy. I'm just gonna U-turn. Let's see if he goes into Talonflame to try and proc the Flame Body. 31. Let's check that damage. Hatterene. So yeah, it looks like he's more physically defensive. I don't know what exactly he's gonna click here. He's not gonna click... He's not gonna click a Psychic move versus Meowscarada. He might click Nuzzle. Do I still outspeed him? I do still outspeed him with Terapagos if I get paralyzed, so I'm gonna go Terapagos. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get off a Starstorm here. He could make the Goldengo play, but I'll take any damage I can. I think that's 2 Pokemon in range of Lottie though, which is nice. I gotta check that Kyurem damage. Is he like just no bulk? Starstorm did what, 58? 58, so he's no bulk. So does my Latias kill Kyurem if he's Terra Poison? Oops. No, not quite. Alright, so we get that thing down pretty low. I do think I'm going to use this opportunity to get my Terra off. He could be Custat Berry, but I think that's fine. So I'm going to, what's the best click here? I think it's just Terra Blast. Okay. 15. Alright, so he's just mad bulky. I'm gonna go into Pesci here, as he does Spike. I can click... I'm gonna click Malignant Chain here, as he does make the Goldengo play. Nice. Alright, let's go Belly Bolt. Tinglu might be a bit of a problem, but we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I would say the game for sure is looking like it's in his favor, but it's not over. It's a critical hit, which sucks. I'm going to slack off here. And then I'm going to try to Toxic that Tinglu when it comes in. I have to get that thing chipped. Looks like he's just... not bulky. A crit did 42. I'm gonna slack off one time here. Okay, so he's just going for Shadow Ball. I guess Shadow Ball doesn't really have a resist. Alright, let's Volt Switch. So I can do 2 different things here. He can very easily be Colberberry though. But I think that's my only play. Nah, I don't think he is. Okay, so he just dies to knock off. In comes Talonflame. This is my Belly Bolt sack. Maybe I potentially get a, get a static on this guy. I don't know. I think he's gonna double here. I do. I don't think he's gonna just stay in here. He's either gonna double or U-turn. Belly Bolt's my play though. Yeah, he does double. Alright, let's go into Lottie here. That still does so much damage, that's crazy. Alright, I'm going to pivot into Meowscarada, expecting Tinglu. Yeah. And do I want to knock off? Do I want to just U-turn? I'm going to U-turn. Goes Talonflame. Let's see if I get burned. No burn. I'm gonna go Pesteron here and click Shadow Ball. Try to catch that Goldengo. If he goes Tinglu, I'm gonna Toxic after. I could see him going Kyurem here to try to get offensive. Yeah, he does go Kyurem. Let's see how much this does. 18. Okay. So if he has Focus Blast, I don't know. Focus Blast is a tough click here because yeah, let's go Latias here. Nah, he does just Ice Beam again. Alright, I'm gonna recover. As he goes into this guy. I'm gonna go back to Pesteron. He's now in Valiant range, which is nice. He also doesn't have Gale Wings no more. So this game's looking pretty good for... Ah, that sucks that he does that. I was gonna say this game's looking pretty good for Valiant, but unfortunately gets my guy in there. Ah, man. I'm gonna go Pesteron. That really sucks. That really sucks because he can eat any hit here. I'm gonna go Pesteron here. I can't sack this guy yet. But now Talonflame outspeeds me, which sucks, dude. How much does how much do I do to him? What's this thing called? Tinglu? He's max F too. Oh boy. Earthquake doesn't kill me though. Does Heavy Slam kill me? No, it doesn't. I'm gonna hit him here. 36. Yeah, he does just do that. He's probably gonna just EQ me here. Just EQ kill Belly Bolt from no investment. Yeah, it definitely does. EQ is pretty safe for me. I'm gonna try to toxic him. Yeah, he does just kill me. Alright, let's go Pesherant. And I'm gonna Shadow Ball here again. Yeah, I do get the Golden Go. 42. It's Policy. Okay. So he's gonna Shadow Ball himself here. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see. Golden Go crit did 42 to me. So he's like, yeah, max. So if at +2 without a crit, how much does he do to Lottie? It doesn't kill Lottie. I'll obviously kill him back with Shadow Ball, but he can just go Ting Lu versus me. I can't sack this guy. I need him for... Talonflame and Ting Lu. Alright, let's go Lugias. He chooses to make it rain. So at +1, can I recover or do I have to hit him here? +1 to Lugias. I'm gonna Shadow Ball him. Try to kill him. You might think I'm gonna recover. No, he just go Ting Lu. Here's the thing, alright, if I just recover, what is his play? I'm gonna recover here. Because EQ doesn't hit me, so does he only have like payback to hit me? Let's see. Is he gonna spike? Oh, he's got body press. Okay. Tough. Alright, let's go Pesherant. See if he whirlwinds. Actually, I'm gonna recover one more time. And then I'm gonna go Pesherant. Yeah. Let's just recover here. He does make the Golden Go play, but I can just go into this guy. I'm gonna go Meowscarada. An aggressive play here. I don't think he makes it range because I can just go Lugias versus that. Yeah, he does Shadow Ball. And I think I just knock off here. He's gonna go Talonflame, but no, he goes Kyurem. Okay, so he sacks Kyurem. In comes Talonflame. He's gonna U-turn. He U-turns here for sure. Does U-turn kill me? It probably does. U-turn. If he's not, let's say he's Jolly. Versus Meowscarada if I'm just a dark type. 36 to 43, so he does kill me. I can go Lugias, but if he fire moves here, I don't have a fire resist, so I guess he could just fire move too. How much does Golden Go do to Pesherant with Shadow Ball? A shitload. I think Darkrai is my play. I'm gonna go Darkrai. Hey, this is U-turn. Okay, let's go to Pesherunt. Okay, so he doubles to Deoxys speed. I think I'm gonna Malignant Chain. Or Shadow Ball. I'm gonna Shadow Ball. He does go for Calm Mind. Okay, I'm gonna go Meowscarada now. I think he just wins here actually. I don't think I could do that because it's my only way to revenge this guy. But if I go Darkrai, he can just Calm Mind Recover on me. Does Meowscarada kill him? Deoxys speed. The U-turn. If he's like max bulk, does 80 to 95. Let's go Darkrai here. Wow, I wanted to, man. Alright, let's Shadow Ball. Let's see what he goes for. I think he's gonna have Thunderbolt and Psychic coverage. $30. I'm gonna spam Shadow Ball. I can crit, I can Spadef drop. And I can try to get on Meowscarada on a turn that he doesn't attack. Him Whirlwinding into Valiant to get rid of my booster sucks. But it is what it is. So I did 30 when he's at... Oop, he went. He's going for another Calm Mind. It's not going to save him. Let's go for another one. So I did what? 25 when he was +3. +3. So he could just be max HP, or he could be defensive invested. He's playing with fire here for sure. Basically, I'm just gonna go until he kills me, and then I have to go into Meowscarada the U-turn, which sucks. I only have, I don't know, like 3 more switch-ins. Okay, I'm gonna go into Meowscarada here actually. And I'm gonna U-turn. See if I can kill him. Okay, so I don't quite kill him. He's Keyberry. Interesting. Alright, let's go back to Darkrai. Alright, let's go to Meowscarada again, and I'm gonna just click Knockoff. I think Knockoff's my best click here. At the very least, it'll do good damage to Talonflame. It'll get rid of the lefties on Ting-Lu. But at the end of the day, I think he's gonna have it with Ting-Lu. Does Earthquake kill Valiant from here? Tinglu. No, it doesn't. Oh, he's not. Yeah, so. Okay, I'm gonna go Valiant here and just Moonblast him. Can I calc his U-turn on anything? His U-turn on Lugias, how much should it do? I don't see it anywhere. He just whirlwinds, but this gives me a recover, so I'm okay with this. Where did he U-turn on my Lugias? It did 8 to Lugias. Ooh. I'm gonna recover again. Alright, I'm gonna Toxic. Ah, he gets me there. Nice. Alright, I have to go Valiant. And hope he Shadow Balls and doesn't kill me. And he does crit me, so he wins. Ah, GG, man. GG to JCM. I don't know if that crit killed Valiant. I don't think it did. So I might have had a chance, but I don't know. It would have been tough from there. Nah, it didn't matter, actually. Shadow Ball always killed. Yeah, so GG. That Tinglu was the biggest threat for sure, man. Oh, I wish I brought a different Lugias set, but he played it well. He got that last play correctly when I tried to Toxic, and he went to Golden Go. So, and he didn't see Toxic at that point either. So that was a really, really good play on his part. So GG to JCMShadow. We unfortunately fall in the finals, but it was a good run. I'm very happy with how he performed. He beat a lot of good players in this league, and I'll definitely be back for season 2 whenever that happens. I'm not really too sure. I'll probably do like a season recap video too. I'm not sure when that will be out though. So thank you guys a ton for watching. Congratulations to Shadow, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.